Hello everyone and welcome to a new Territorial.io video. Today we're going to play a world map and we're gonna start in the best position you can possibly start in, and that is Italy. Always start in Italy. Now, I have heard rumors of people saying Italy isn't the best starting position, but you just need to remember those are lies. Those are all lies. That's just propaganda, that's just anti-Italian propaganda. Always spawn in Italy, it's the best location to spawn in. But let's talk about the game now. So we're opening like we usually do. I did boat over so I won't get cut off by the neutrality player. That seems a newer player. I'm gonna accept his truce. He immediately betrays me. It might be an accident. No, it is not an accident. He hates me. He deeply hates me for all the things I've done to him, like existing and stuff like that. But we're gonna try to just ignore him and hope he wears himself out. He's pretty low on troops, so we're probably gonna take him out in just a sec. And yeah, I'm gonna give him a facepalm because it's kind of annoying if you do stuff like that. Don't ruin other people's game by being new at the game. I personally never start by being new at a game. Always start from like knowing the game pretty well. Like you always need to be good at the game before you start playing it, because otherwise why are you playing it in the first place? Right now we're just waiting for more troops and hoping that our neighbors make mistakes like this one, and now we're gonna boat into Britain. USA is also full send, and Ireland's pretty low, so we actually are decently sized on the leaderboard. We are in 12th place, and I just see that Greenland up there is just free land, and if I can grab all the land, then I will be in a pretty good position. Now I just hope none of my neighbors betray me. I do have truces with them, so Finland is attacking me. I don't see any Finland player. It's probably an island hopper. So we're gonna ignore him. Oh, XYZ betrays me. Um, let's just hope he's okay with piecing. Right now we're in second place. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. So what we're gonna do now is save up because we are pretty low on troops, and I will come back when I have my troops. And I am back. We currently have 2.5 million troops and we are at red interest. So I am going to go into the red player. He has a crown but is very low on troops. The entire continent of North America seems like an easy grab, so we're just gonna slowly move into him. I'm gonna send a boat down. And a different reason I want to go into North America is because I want to consolidate a corner of the map. I don't want to get stuck into the middle, which is a risk you have while you spawn in Italy. Now, while spawning in Italy has some risk, it definitely has more advantages, so I recommend you all, once again, definitely spawn in Italy. It will make your game so much easier and you will win so much more. And now we are going in on player 662. This shouldn't be very difficult. He is pretty low on troops, so if you keep hitting him, he's eventually gonna collapse or full send me. It's always a question, will they just sit back or will they full send? He is attacking back, which isn't the right move to do. He just leave. He should leave. He's not gonna win this. You don't win against the Italians. Yeah, it's just you don't. It's impossible. I don't think there's ever been any country that has ever won against the Italians, and I'm 48% sure of that. So you can look it up if you want to. And the player does full send, which is great for us. And we get all of this land. Ukraine does get pretty big. He might become an ally, he might become an enemy. We will see. Now, this yellow player has become a bot, so we can take Spain back. Oh, and unfortunately this black player has voted over. I don't like that very much, but I guess I'm gonna just have to accept that and move on with my life. For the rest of the game, what is our plan? I think I'm gonna go into the purple player. He seems like a pretty easy target, and I need to get bigger before I start charging Ukraine. Okay, he does full send me with a boat. That is very, very hurtful. Understandably, I invaded him. But if you do wanna ruin someone's life, full send with a boat. That will really hurt, because it takes a long time and the player doesn't get much land out of it. Okay, this player full sends as well. That's gonna make it easy. We're just gonna grab all of that land. I don't think I wanna border the green player down below, because I'm kinda low on troops right now, so I'm gonna stop the attack so the white player becomes a buffer, and I am gonna use the time to go into Ukraine since the red player is also attacking him. That's gonna be a pretty... that should be a good target. I don't think there's much that can go wrong. And yes, this is foreshadowing. Something went wrong, horribly wrong. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm just actually filming this at the time. Oh no, he full said, yeah, it's definitely wrong. It is very, very wrong. We're gonna keep going into Ukraine either way, and hope he collapses. And yeah, let's keep doing that. Ukraine is getting lower and lower. Maybe this white player wants to go into the crown. Ukraine is doing a good job at just shielding up. He might not have been such a great target. Anyway, I'm gonna boat into this bot, and this does give me borders with new player. I do see that the white player is ready to full send. I'm gonna boat into the green player because he is getting low on troops. I get all of the land of the white player, and now green is pretty low on troops, so I should be able to just charge into him. And if no one attacks me straight away, this will probably be my game to win. And no one is. Serbia seems to be perfectly willing to truce. Ukraine also seems happy to be my ally. Android user is getting really low. He's really dying. He's collapsing, and we get most of the land. I will immediately send a boat into Antarctica, and if we play this right, this will be our game. Serbia does give us the heart. We are very willing to truce with him, because that gives us the win. There are a couple of players left behind Serbia. If he moves into them, I will have to attack him, because he could get too big. Right now I am strong enough to take on Serbia and Ukraine at the same time, but I can't do this if he, yeah, and he does. If he gets bigger, I can't take him both on. I want a peace for sure, but I only want a peace from a position of strength, not a position of weakness. In the meanwhile, we grab all of Antarctica. Serbia is very sad, which is understandable. I am happy to peace with him, but I do need to take him down a little. And I have reached around 45%, so this game is ours. 45% is enough if there are multiple players left and no one is really big. So we win this and we can peace out with whoever wants to. Let's give up the peace sign. And let's see who wants the peace. Void gives out the collapse. That's very nice. Serbia also gives the collapse. We can just vote. Ukraine gives us the heart. This is a very nice game to win. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye.